Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Trisha Paytas because Trisha Paytas came for my friend Rich Lugs. We have to talk about it. I also wanted to talk a little bit about some inconsistencies with Trisha and talking about her mental illnesses and stuff with the BPD, borderline personality disorder, and all of that. Illuminati has really kind of done the Lord's work, if you will, and dug deep into this, finding all the contradictions of Trisha Paytas in regards to this. We had to talk about it. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. But first, today's video is proudly sponsored by adamandeve.com, so roll the clip, roll it. Okay, so today's video is so proudly and happily sponsored by adamandeve.com. I am so excited to be working with adamandeve.com today. I have loved adamandeve.com for a very long time. I have a drawer full of goodies and toys in my bedroom, and I've been purchasing from them for years. I've always used other people's codes, but today I have my own code, and I'm here to share with you some of the awesome things that they sent me and kind of tell you about them. And I am joined by somebody who is a professional in all of this sex toy stuff, and that is Amber Sky. So Amber Sky, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name is Amber Sky. I'm a sex educator, sex toy researcher, and I've been working with toys and sex toys for over 15 years. So I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
You guys, I love adamandeve.com. They're the leading adult toy company website for over 50 years, satisfying over 12 million people, and they have discreet billing and discreet shipping. So like I said, Linda down the road and Marvin up the street will not know what you're up to, girl. I love that they donate a portion of their profits to the fight against HIV and AIDS. I'm a huge supporter of the LGBTQ community, and so anything that goes to help find a cure or all of that for HIV and AIDS, I'm so totally down for. I love that Adam and Eve does that.
They're the number one source for all things sexy in the United States and Canada. They're really the easiest way to look for toys because it's all online. You never have to go into a shop, and it's a great resource.
All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys the products they sent me. I'm super excited to show you. The first thing they sent me is going to be item number B666. This is the Adam and Eve Intimate Curves Rechargeable Wand. It's waterproof. It has like a million different speeds on it. It's like gonna get the job done, girl. I love it so much. The next thing they sent me is the Bang Ultra Powerful Rechargeable XL Bullet. This is item number D781. And this one is got a lot of different speeds to it as well. 3 different speeds. It's rechargeable, waterproof, all of that. And it feels nice and smooth. Is the Royal Gem. And whenever I hear Royal Gems, I keep thinking like Uncut Gems, like Kanye's ex. But anyway, it's item number G380. It's the Royal Gems Shiny Classic Rechargeable Slimline Vibrator. And this thing is also rechargeable, and it is a tiny little guy that you can use. You can just pack in your travel or whatever, portable. Love it so much. So Amber also got some stuff, so she's gonna share with you what she got.
So I got a Royal Gems as well. I have a Royal Gems Glamour Rechargeable Classic Bullet, item number G383. It looks like a book and it opens like this. And I love this because it does have 10 different speeds. It's rechargeable, it's waterproof, and look at the detailing. It feels very luxurious. I think that toys should be an investment in your pleasure, and so it also looks really pretty. I also have a wand. You showed me your wand, I'll show you mine. This is the Rosy Gold. It is item D370, the Rosy Gold Nouveau Curved Wand. It's luxurious, it's gold. I'm wearing the gold for it. This actually has 10 different speeds as well. It's rechargeable, and look at the flexibility on that head. This is gonna give you exactly what you want. I also have, last but not least, Eve's Sweetheart Swirl Glass Dildo number E131. And if you like art glass, if you can see inside when I swirl it, you can see how gorgeous this is. Great for temperature play and great because it's pretty. That's all I got for you over here.
I am so excited to share with you that Adam and Eve gave me, little old me, a coupon code to share with you so that you can enjoy a lot of the products from adamandeve.com as well. They sent us these products just because We are very, very blessed and lucky to have them send us these products to test out for you guys. But there's a plethora of goodies on their website that you can try for yourself, and you can use coupon code ShelbyE, that's ShelBye, to save 50%, yes, 50% on almost any item on the website, any one item on the website. You'll also get free discreet shipping and a mystery gift if you use code ShelbyE. So that's like an incredible deal for you guys. Free discreet shipping, so your nosy neighbors, Linda down the street, and Marvin up the road won't know what you're getting. And you'll also get a mystery gift. So you guys, check out adamandeve.com, use my code. I know you're gonna love them. I will not steer you wrong. I've been buying from Adam and Eve for ages, and I'm just so happy I now have my own code to share with you guys.
Oh, just a disclaimer too. If you're 18 or older, then you're in the right place. If you're not, then you won't want to go to Adam and Eve until you're of age.
Oh yes, you gotta be 18 or up to order. So if you're not 18 or up, then just go ahead and skip this.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Go and get some pretty toys for yourself or for a friend, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a very pleasurable day.
Thank you so much to adamandeve.com for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much to Amber Sky for telling us a little bit more about these products, and let's get on with the drama. So, okay, so Trisha Paytas, you guys, Trisha Paytas is a handful, okay? I cannot with her. Trisha Paytas came from my friend, and you guys already know when someone comes from my friend, I'm gonna defend him. And sometimes that bites me in the butt because he can defend himself, but sometimes I like to defend him too. I'm gonna roll you the clip. Trisha Paytas came for Rich. Roll it.
Trisha Paytas came for me. Like, I was like, what? Trisha Paytas came for me?
I see the news tomorrow. Divorce. Trisha's mom is getting divorced.
That's just Rich Lux every day. All right.
Like, here's what she had to say.
I see the news tomorrow. Divorce. Trisha's mom is getting divorced.
That's just Rich Lux every day.
So what does that tell me, girl? You heard it there first. What does that tell me? Trisha Paytas is watching. Trisha Paytas is watching the drama, okay? And if she's watching his channel, I know she's watching other channels too. So she just outed herself because she likes to say she doesn't even watch, doesn't pay attention, she doesn't da-da-da. But you heard it there first. She said, that's Rich Lux every day.
That's just Rich Lux every day. That's just Rich Lux every day.
So are you watching or are you not watching, mama? And I will have to say that, okay, Rich Lux does not say that every single day. I mean, he's said it a bunch of times. I said it. What drama channel hasn't said that a bunch of times, right? I mean, it's just, it was the topic of discussion, girl. It was just what we were talking about. But I mean, I think that what that just kind of confirms and proves to me, if it wasn't already confirmed and proved with her claiming all the channel's content and doing all that stuff, whenever we say something she doesn't like or she doesn't want out there, she's going to claim the video. She's gonna, you know, put a little copyright or whatever on the video, super bam, all that good stuff. I think that if that didn't prove to us that she was watching and lurking, this totally does. She literally called him out by name, girl. She called him out by name. She said, that's Rich Lux every day.
That's just Rich Lux every day.
I think it just proves that, you know? And, you know, okay, so I want to share with you guys another thing. And I literally, okay, so I got this from actually Rich's video because his video title got me, girl. It was like Trisha Paytas disability checks. And I was like, well, what in the world? So I clicked on the video, I watched it. And it was actually kind of interesting. I want to share it with you guys because Illuminati kind of did the Lord's work, and if you will, and kind of like put together a compilation of all the times Trisha Paytas has ever talked about borderline personality disorder and her having it or her not having it or whatever. And it's actually pretty interesting to listen to because she's so contradicting and she's just such a liar, you guys. So I'm gonna roll that footage for you. Roll it.
So explain to people that may not be familiar with your stuff that you've spoken so openly and clearly about, how would you characterize your mental illness?
In 2019 was the first time I heard the term borderline, and my therapist at the time, who's my therapist now, I was like, so I'm borderline, and he would always say, you have traits of it.
She will tell me I'm like manic, like what is it? Or BPD, borderline personality. I love having them diagnosed with me, by the way. You have borderline personality disorder, Trisha. You're manic because you're like manic depressive because one day you're so super sad and one day you're super happy. Everything's one day at a time. Take everything one day at a time. I'm like the happiest I've been in a long time. So, you know, whatever. Everybody goes through these emotions. Don't let anyone call you crazy. People just resort to crazy because it's easy. I have borderline personality disorder, which I have been diagnosed with before, but That's a lot of story. People diagnose me with like random things all the time that I feel like are not. I've literally been diagnosed with everything, which I feel like I can't have every single mental illness in the whole world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was diagnosed with bipolar, borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, and multiple personality disorder like the whole time of my life.
Since you were a kid?
Yeah, since I was like 14, those are like the 4 things I've been diagnosed with. People love to do that. People do that all the time. Like, you clearly have borderline personality disorder. You clearly have, I'm like, you see like 2 seconds of a vlog, people are so dumb. Oh my God, I see peeps.
Do you though?
No, and I would totally be so honest because like I love saying like, oh, I have this, I love being like, but like I've literally gone to so many like therapists, like I want medication for something. I'm like, tell me I'm something. We do put our lives out there, but to diagnose someone, he puts in the description like Trisha has borderline personality disorder. I don't. Like, I've never been actually diagnosed, so I'm not really sure. I can't be like, I'm bipolar, I am borderline personality. I didn't acknowledge it for so long because I've never been properly diagnosed. You know, everyone has levels. They all have characteristics. You could have characteristics of BPT, you could have characteristics of this. You know, it's hard to just diagnose, but he did refer me to this program almost immediately. So I think he had the same sort of assumption, which he's allowed to have because that's his profession.
Yeah, that's kind of me. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I go to DBT classes. Where's my camera?
It's right here.
I go to DBT classes, okay? I get it under control. I'm
DBT?
fine. For borderline personality disorder, a lot of people think I have BPD, and I go to DBT for it. It's group therapy. I take the skills. I do the lessons. Been going since May 8th. What's up?
Isn't borderline personality, or I'm thinking of antisocial. What is borderline personality disorder?
I don't know. People diagnose me with it, so I don't know.
Okay.
People on the internet. Well, my therapist did tell me to go to these DBT classes.
Do you have a personality disorder? Do you have some kind of diagnosis?
I've never been diagnosed.
I have gone to DBT classes, and if you guys don't know what DBT group classes are, it's for people who are with borderline personality disorder. To say I got like a diagnosis handwritten from a doctor, no. Did he refer me to go to DBT classes? Yes.
My therapist that I talked to, I asked him straight up, I'm like, so am I borderline? Am I bipolar? Like, am I schizo? Like, there's, you know, all these things. And he's like, well, you have traits of a lot of things, so I can't really say it's one, you know, you're definitely bipolar. People think I manipulate the audience by talking about borderline in general, because this is a recent diagnosis as of last year and going into therapy.
For people with borderline, and this is all new to me, for even to call myself borderline or mental illness, like, it's all very new. I would always say no one diagnosed me because no one diagnosed me properly. People would say I was bipolar, and I wasn't. I would be on bipolar medication, and it really screwed up my chemicals in my brain, like off the deep end. So I never, and so it wasn't until May of last year where I started seeking treatment, and he's like, yeah, you're this, go to these classes. It was the first time I ever heard of DPT.
Because, like, here's the thing. Yes, I have been, I guess, diagnosed. I don't know. Therapists have told me to go to DBT classes, say I have traits of BPT. I've never really been like, this is you, but I pretty much think it's me.
I'm also a BPD, a borderline personality. My first therapist who diagnosed me with borderline was like, who I still go to, was like, you have traits of borderline. I'm like, okay, my borderline, so you have traits of it. And just like everyone's like, you weren't diagnosed with schizophrenia. It's the same way I wasn't really diagnosed with borderline. I'd ask every therapist, do I have borderline personality? They're like, well, you have traits of it. Well, what does that mean? Is that yes? Is that a no? Same way, you go to DBT, you have traits of borderline, but nobody writes it down in writing for me. But at the end of the day, I am mentally ill. I am a borderline personality disorder. Same thing with borderline. I guess to say that I'm not an actual diagnosed borderline. I'm 33 years old, was diagnosed with borderline when I was just 29 years old.
You know, I didn't even know I was borderline until I was like 29.
So like, what is it? Like, Trisha gets so caught up in her own like lies and stuff that here's what I think. I think that what she's done, I think that what Trisha has done is that she has literally told herself something for so many years, starting in what was like 2016 was the first clip. I think she's told herself like that kind of like that she had it, or like, you know, whatever, and made herself believe that she has it. And then in 2019 is when she finally was diagnosed or whatever. Like, I really do feel like, I really feel like she gaslit herself, because, you know, gaslighting is trying to make somebody believe something to be true, even though they know it's not true. So back when she first discovered this, maybe she didn't think it was true, maybe all that, but then she just kept telling herself this, you know, feeding her little lies and feeding her little thing until it finally actually happened to her. Because you speak things into existence. I think that Rich said the same thing in his video, but I really truly do think that she gaslit herself into believing this. And maybe that's the case with a lot of the stuff with Trisha Paytas. Maybe she gaslights herself into believing all these different lies that she tells. You know, because if you tell yourself something for so long, then maybe you just start to believe it. And I mean, that's kind of like sad, right? It's just like, I wonder what it would be like if Trisha Paytas did not choose the road of being a troll, of being problematic, of being controversial, of being whatever, and was just authentically herself. Because I think that what Trisha Paytas tries to portray is authenticity by showing all of her emotions and stuff on the internet. But I think that I think that she does it in a trolling way. And I think that at its core, and I've said this before, at its core, YouTube is just a person talking to a screen. And I think that the charm and the beauty of YouTube in a lot of ways is the authenticity of the creator. And knowing that you're just watching somebody in their house recording a video. And Mr. Kitty, can you stop that, baby? And so, I know, baby. And so I wonder what it would be like if Trisha had not gone down the trolling route. Because here's the thing, that initially will kind of spark up views and talk about and like conversation about you, but it's not gonna last, right? And so while that did provide her with fame, and it did provide her with, you know, money and all of these things, I wonder if she had chosen the route of authenticity and just being herself, being true to herself, not compromising her morals, not compromising all these things. I wonder if she would have ended up, maybe it would have taken a little bit longer, but if she would have ended up in the same place she is now, but how she is now is not respected. You know, she's very much hated on the internet. And I feel like if she maybe would have gone the route of being authentic and just being truthful to who she is, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like you have to know when you're like lying, right? You have to like, you know when you're lying, you know when you're trolling, you know when you're doing all these things, and you know that it's wrong, right? I mean, like you have that switch when you know what's right and wrong. Does she really just not know what's right and wrong? Or does she know that it's wrong but kept up with it because it was getting her subscribers and getting her attention and all this stuff? But what would have happened if she was just authentically her and honest and good and pure on the internet? People like that. That's kind of like why you guys watch me, is you like that it's like, you always say that it's like you're talking to a friend. It's like, you know, you like that I'm authentically me, you know? And I just wonder what that would look like if Trisha Paytas had taken a different route. Like, what would her fame look like today? Because there's a big difference in being famous on YouTube by being hated, like when you talk Trisha Paytas, Amberlynn Reed, all these people, or when you're famous on YouTube for being a good person, like Mr. Beast and like all these other people that are just good people on the internet, like Peter Monn's a good guy. And like, you know, when you think people who are just unproblematic and just, you know, like Raw Beauty Christie and like even like Nikki Tutorials, like these people are just unproblematic and they're super famous for being like themselves and like, you know, whatever. I mean, I guess there's two different ways to do it, and those are the two different ways, but it's like, I wonder what Trisha, I think that could have saved her a lot of unhappiness, and it could have saved her a lot of, if she would have just gone the different route. But I mean, you know, hindsight's 2020. I'm not sure if she'll ever see it like that. I think that she likes I think she likes being problematic. I think she likes all of that. And I'm just not ever sure we're gonna see like a different side of her at this point. I think that she says we're going to, but it's just part of the troll, girl. I think it's just part of the troll. Anyway, let me know what you think about Illuminati's little compilation video. Let me know what you think about her attacking Rich Lux, girl, because, you know, we do not play that, and it just proves that she's watching, and Rich is unbothered, girl. Rich is unbothered. So let me know what you guys think about all that drama. Thank you so much again to adamandeve.com for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much to Amber Sky for helping me kind of get all the information about the products out there. Appreciate you so much. Love you. So again, just a reminder, you can use code ShelbyE, that's ShelBye, at checkout to save 50% off almost any item on their website. And you'll also get free discreet shipping and billing and a free mystery gift as well if you use my code ShelbyE, again, ShelBye. Use that code at checkout. And thank you again so much, Adam and Eve, for sponsoring this video. Let me know what you guys get in the comment section down below if you choose to use my code. DM me, whatever. I would love to know what you pick up. And that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. Aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.